Hey guys, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and more. And trust me guys, it works. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. And the best of all, it is totally free. Yes, totally free. So download the Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Oh, my bad. Kind of just ate a little mini croissant right now. A little bit hungry. But good morning, everyone. How's everyone's morning? Good? I hope damn well it's good. Mine, even though my girlfriend had to work at 6, but other than that, it's a sunny morning. Sad that she had to leave, but hey, she gotta do what she gotta do. And right now, like usual, what do we always gotta do? That's right, take a sip of our morning coffee. That shit's good. Finally got some more coffee, which is amazing. I was running low on it, but now I think I'm good. I think it's a thing. Teehee. And also got some yogurt that I also used to get at Target, but they also have at Walmart, called Ratio Protein. And it has 25 grams of protein, 4 grams of total fat, 3 grams of sugar. You get the whole deal. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the top tier live event that I'm going to at 12. Well, today's going to be a very fucking busy day for me. Why? So obviously I woke up around like 7. I was going to be up, stay up around when my girlfriend was up. But I was awake, but also somewhat tired. Like, I could have stayed up, but my body was also just kind of telling me, hey, you're a little tired too. So I decided to sleep in a little. Woke up around 7. But that today, usually from 9 to 10, I have the Nebraska Realty sales meeting. And yes, I know what you guys are all thinking. You keep going with these sales meetings, and yet you still haven't gotten your license yet. I'm trying. I sadly haven't studied for the past couple days because I don't know. I need to get my shit together. I need to get it together so I can keep studying and pay the due and go take the test, and I will pass. But again, I have the sales meeting today, and then after the sales meeting, usually ends at 10. Sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later, but usually it ends at 10. Then I gotta go all the way to Omaha to attend the top tier live event, brought to you by the Briley team. These guys will always pop up on my social media. They are always popping up. And they finally did get an office here in Lincoln. So, not only are they in Omaha, but now they're in Lincoln. I believe they did have an office in Lincoln, but I forgot where. I know it was near Old Cheney, but I don't remember what the name of the building was. That's where they used to be before, but not anymore. But now they moved to a area that I believe is actually kind of closer to where I live. I can check that out if I want. I love Nebraska Realty. Everything they offer, I love them. part of me wants to go with the Briley team to kind of get used to people who are around my age, maybe still a little bit older, but they use social media a lot. But at the same time, I also want to be with Nebraska Realty because like little to no fees at all, and every other place loves to charge you fees upon fees upon fees because that's how they make their extra little money on top of the commission split. Excuse me. I was drinking some coffee. And the Briley team, they're a very fucking powerful team in Omaha. According to them, they always love to brag how they're the number one team in Omaha. And so I always want to keep in touch, still listen, just see what they have. And with the Top Tier Live event, it's bunch of like they're gonna have a bunch of guest speakers, a bunch of like top agents and top like brokers and whatnot speak and whatnot. But their main speaker, the one that they're all really ready for, is one called I don't remember the first name, but I think last name's like Chesnack or Chapnell, something like that. I don't know. I know it has a CH in it, and that's the one they're really ready for. And that's the one that is like probably like one of the best. But everyone there is going to be one of the best, and so it's good that I saw it and am able to attend because I won a free ticket. Tickets are usually about $200, and then the lunch is about $600, which is a fucking lot. But luckily, I just won the event, and fine. I mean, I can just get something else. I mean, I don't spending an extra $400 for like exclusive dinner to be eating with them and whatnot. It's a little bit too overpriced if you ask me. But what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna judge. But yeah, still keep in contact with him. Still see what's going on. So I go and attend their event. Well, funny thing, while coming out of Nebraska Realty, and that might be how it is. I might be with Nebraska Realty for a bit, but still be attending theirs. Just kind of go to these seminars, just hear a bunch of other stuff, and because I gotta branch out, gotta listen to others. Always best. If you want to be the best, always best to surround yourself with people who are better than you, not with people you're better than. Because when you're around people that are better than you, you can learn. You can see what they do differently that maybe you can do. Or you can just see. Sometimes it's good to get humbled. So you might think you're the best in the room because, you're making $500,000. You made $500,000 last year. And your girlfriend, working at like, I don't know, Dick's Sporting Good makes like $15 an hour or some shit like that. And, she's lucky enough to save a couple $100 per paycheck because, let's say, for bills, or maybe she does. I don't know what goes on. And so you're just like over there flaunting your money, like kind of like belittling her because she's not making the money until you get next to people who are making double what you make. They're making 6-7 figures and they humble your ass down. People need that. And so I hope being there, listening to those better people, learning, attending all these seminars that I can and whatnot, so then right there, when it's my turn to be out in the field, I can prove people wrong. I can be a really fucking good realtor for my age, prove a lot of these like older people just wrong, and with that, just start my assets, just start my real estate empire, just start a bunch of other shit that I'll be happy for, and and other stuff, so have a podcast and everything, and that'll be good. And so it's from 12 to 5 the event, and then from 5 to, I think they said 7 or 8 is like the dinner. I'm like, holy shit, man. So it's about 5 hours of my day, and like it's just gonna be a lot of them talking. I hope I don't get bored out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like when people talk, but I just don't want to get bored out because, let's say, it's like the same thing over and over, and I'm like, oh my god, like get on with the show, buddy. So hopefully it's not like that. I'm ready. Right after the meeting, gotta go. And tomorrow, I was thinking of, I guess tomorrow's a tailgate party for Nebraska Realty. And I was going to ask Arla if we could go. But unfortunately, for signups, maybe they said it on the meeting that I didn't attend because I believe I must have slept through it. But because you're supposed to sign up, and signing up gives you the free food voucher card and a free T-shirt. And on the last meeting, they said that that signups are full, like they're done. You can still come, just tell her, but you won't get the free food or the T-shirt. And so then I'm wondering, I'm like, oh well. If you can't do any of that, then what's the point of kind of going? I mean, if you can't have food or get the T-shirt, I mean, the T-shirt really doesn't matter, but the food though, it's like, what's the point of going then? You're just gonna be there and chilling, drinking. That's really what you're gonna do. You're not gonna do anything else. But I don't know. Maybe it might be fun. I don't know. I might ask Arla, see what time it's at and whatnot, and see if we can go. But yeah, that's kind of what's just going on for today. It's gonna be, I believe, probably a little bit hot. Gonna eat my me yogurt. I do have a very good episode coming Sunday. For Sunday's episode, I got a great guest. I forgot my fucking spoon in the sink. God damn it. But anywho, I got a great guest. She has her own podcast. I did link her Facebook podcast page in the description of every podcast. So when you go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, anywhere you listen to on the podcast, the description, it's gonna have her link to her Facebook page. She is also an author. I did link down one of her books down there if you ever want to go check it out. And I also did link her podcast, her podcast page, not her Facebook page, but her actual podcasting page where you can go listen to it on Libsyn, or I believe it's also available on Spotify, called Helen's Podcast. But again, you can always go on Libsyn or whatever, click the links, and do from there. Love talking to Helen. Sends a very, very powerful message on why she wants to have the podcast, and her and I have a lot more in common than what I thought. She's a 55-year-old mother, single mother, but she's putting damn well of a fight to still provide for herself and her family, and she's a tough son of a bitch. But yeah, she'll be my guest for Sunday. Helen, if you're listening to this, episode comes out Sunday. I'll still send you a message on Facebook, tell you when the episode comes out. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything else to say. I love everyone right now. I love you all. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, and this Thursday episode, there is no calling segment because I haven't done the calling segments because I don't know really who else to call. I mean, for my contacts, I only have a minimal amount of people, and most people that answer, maybe I could call Wyatt, one of my old team leads, but most people that answer, they're kind of confused, and a lot of them don't answer because, when you get a message that says Google Meet from Boston, Massachusetts, the hell are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's maybe I'll try to see if I can find others for next Thursday. And also, I'm proud to announce I have 251 plays so far. So I am ultimately grateful for each and every one of you that listen. Thank you for even tuning in. I never even thought I thought, because I believe this episode will be, I think, the 26th episode, and obviously Helen's is the 27th. I'm just very grateful because I thought by this time I'd only have maybe 30, 40 plays this time, but I'm over even just the 200 mark. So I'm beyond grateful for each and every one of you guys to be doing that. My goal by the end of the year, I think, was to hit 500. I think it's to hit 500 plays. I know we can do it. It's the 6th of October, so it gives me from October all the way through December 31st, and I know damn well I can do it. And so, again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in and whatnot. But thank you guys, and have a great and lovely day. Peace.